Let us talk about the applications of GCMs. GCMs are the reliable tools for climate change applications because of their ability to simulate large scale circulation patterns and simulate the response of the global climate system to the increasing greenhouse gas concentrations. In climate change studies, the temporal scales could vary from very short time interval for urban water cycle to a yearly time scale for annual water balance computation. Likewise, the spatial resolutions could be from very few square kilometers for urban and rural watersheds to a several thousand square kilometers for a large river basin. Hence, it requires standard models that can address these variabilities with adequate accuracy. However, the current GCMs are mostly inappropriate for direct application because of the limited representation of regional orography and poor representation of mesoscale processes in GCMs. Besides, these models cannot reproduce the details of regional climate conditions at temporal and spatial scales of relevance to hydrological studies. In other words, output from the GSMs are usually at a resolution that is too coarse for many climate change impact studies. Hence, there is a great need to develop tools for downscaling GCM predictions of climate change to regional and local or station scales. Participants, until recently, most hydrological impact studies were based on GCM simulations. However, as the resolution of these models was and still is much coarser than typical catchment size, downscaling is necessary. Therefore, the nested RCM approach allows a dynamic downscaling to capture climate processes at the local scale. Such nested regional modeling techniques were first applied for climate applications in the late 1980s. RCMs are also referred as limited area models or LAMS, produce high spatial and temporal resolution climate information. Coarse grid GCM simulation output is used for initial and lateral boundary conditions. Thus, a one-way nesting approach is applied to retrieve high-resolution climatic variables. Although the one-way model is implemented in almost all RCM studies, two-way nested models including feedback from RCM simulations to GCMs are currently under development. All RCMs use different techniques of discretizing equations and representing subgrid effects. Thus, a spectrum of RCMs is expected to give a variety of different simulation results, so-called ensemble predictions. The participants, you might be curious about where from you can get the climate data. Let us learn about it. CIMIP provides a community-based infrastructure in support of climate model diagnosis, validation, intercomparison, documentation, and data access. This framework enables a diverse community of scientists to analyze GCMs in a systematic fashion, which facilitates model improvement. Virtually, the entire international climate modeling community has participated in this project since its inception. The program for climate model diagnosis and intercomparison archives much of the CIMIP data and provides other support for CIMIP. PCMDI CIMIP effort is funded by Regional and Global Climate Modeling Program of the Climate and Environmental Sciences Division of the US Department of Energy, Office of Science, Biological, Environmental Research Program. Another source is CORDEX, South Asia. The Coordinated Regional Downscaling Experiment or CORDEX is mainly associated with GCM projections from Coupled Model Intercomparison Project and was downscaled with RCMs run by various research institutions. CORDEX data sets are available for 14 domains covering the entire globe. The climate modeling groups worldwide have contributed to a coordinated set of the 20th and 21st century climate simulation for CIMIP. These coarse scale global climate projections have been dynamically downscaled to a uniform 50-kilometer spatial resolution using RCMs over the large domain covering Cortex South Asia. The Center for Climate Change Research at the Indian Institute of Tropical Meteorology, Pune, is the nodal agency for Cortex South Asia. Has archived selected climate parameters from these RCM's outputs, which were shared by the modeling centers participating in Cortex South Asia. These high-resolution data sets for the South Asia region are disseminated to users by publishing on the CCCR IITM Climate Data Portal to assist the scientific community in conducting studies of climate change impacts at regional scales and enhancing public understanding of possible future climate patterns at the spatial scale of homogeneous regions. Let us see the steps to download this data. First, you need to create an account to download the historical and future SIMIFY data through FTP data access or login as an existing user to access the data. Now choose the respective downscaling experiment to assess the already downscaled data, example Cortex option. Subsequently, choose the daily or monthly precipitation and temperature data simulated by different RCMs. Finally, a list of datasets for the chosen option in .nz format is readily available to download and save it to the respective folder. You may follow a similar procedure and choose a different RCMs for historical and future periods to download the datasets.